Don't start podcast. So record podcast.
You don't start.
Eh,
With who?
me.
You there, go down.
Eh.
Never starts like this, bro.
Yeah, I know. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday episode of the Good Living Podcast. I feel very terrible. See, I cannot explain how bad I feel, but I'm recording this thing. We don't decide to they record this podcast now because we know this is something we have to do, right? And and I apologize for the delay. The Thursday has passed. It's actually Friday night, and I'm dropping the Thursday episode. This will not happen again. I'll be up.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to this new episode of the Good Living Podcast. This is so unprofessional. This is the Thursday episode. It's coming out on Saturday. Like I've done trial and error, try and fail to do this episode. But it involves other people and just to get everybody's schedule to match and it's supposed to be. Because it just hasn't been working out. But moving forward, better. Hi, Tsunami Ede. Welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Well, we're about to fight now. We have like two other people that are going to be joining us eventually. But this episode, seeing that this is the World Cup season and it's about to end, we're going to talk about football. And we are talking about the biggest debate that is just on the verge of expiring. Sure, you know, this debate goes to expire.
Like in 2 years' time now, the only chance now some people get to use redeem themselves.
Well, you believe say the career don't finish now for Ronaldo, like whatever starts, whatever new, this thing where he want add for himself to use, giving fans new thing to use
Bragging
arguing.
rights.
Bragging right. He's done adding up now.
I think Messi too is done now because I don't think he's going to do anything different with PSG.
Look, okay. See, Messi is not done because you can see that Messi the PSG,
Final.
right? PSG is still competing for trophies. They are in the Champions League. They are still in their own league. Basically, Ronaldo doesn't have a club right now. And what are the chances that Ronaldo will still get a club to play in? He's
not going to get a high quality level club or whatever, but it's going to stand. Okay, Messi, he's at PSG. I don't think he's going to do anything different from what they've been doing over the years.
So you don't think they can win the Champions League?
I don't see it happening.
Okay, but you see Messi winning the World
Cup. Right now it's on 50-50. Somebody is standing on their way, France. A very strong and good competition. So
have you seen France's injury lineup? The injury list.
The people that actually didn't come for the World Cup, yeah.
No, injury, like the people who are supposed to be starting but will not be able to start because of injuries.
This final?
Yeah.
That's just pure BS for me. Just don't.
Why is it BS?
That's what they said before this Moroccan match. They all had flu and all, and they are going to feed a different type of player. That day came, we saw another strong squad. It's the same with what we've been expecting. All these things, it's just mind game for me.
Yeah, but his mind game is a little too obvious now. Obviously, nobody is going to take it.
Okay, to you. The players, I have not seen the list of injured players or players that won't be starting. Call their names for me if you've seen them.
Yeah, well, I can't. Wait, let me see if I can pull up that thing on the go. Okay, no, I can't. But I don't think there are a lot of interesting players there, to be honest. I think the only name that stood out maybe was Dembele. I'm not even really sure, but I think Dembele was on that list.
Okay.
Hold your mic close to your mouth so your volume could be higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dembele, and I think I saw something like, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, so you've seen that there's an injury list.
For that, they have good replacements. I'm not afraid. We have Upamecano. We have Varane. Was Varane injured?
I'm not sure I saw his name on that list.
So they are good to go then, for me.
Yeah, I see. We used to underrate France's midfield until recently.
Oh,
I said, Rabiot is there. Griezmann has actually dropped deep and is playing more of a midfield role, releasing Mbappe and that. Okay, but this is the Ronaldo versus Messi argument now. Your your goat is Messi, Abi,
Yes.
as it should be. But do you think that what do you think is the how let's say it, like this the disparity between two of them? Because you're saying that they are very close. If Ronaldo is first, Messi is second. If Messi is first, Ronaldo is second.
Who's going to say Ronaldo
Personally, I
is
don't think they
first?
are that close.
It's going to just take crack and Mets mixed together for somebody to call Ronaldo the first.
Wait,
Because
so
just tell me, from eye test to Ronaldo is actually he's just that padding, you know,
yeah, that's how I've always felt about him right now.
because
Oh,
he's not an actual game changer.
I don't think he's not in the last 2 years. Okay, he was. What am I saying? He was a game changer last season, right?
For
In fact, I'll
Manchester
be honest.
United.
And he said something in that PS Morgan interview to his own. Okay, you know what? I have the injury list here. But before that, let me say what I was going to say. I said I think he was telling PS Morgan that it's about his mood when he's playing, right? If he feels that the players, the teammates, and the management and the coaches are behind him and they support him, he plays better. Like it's an energy thing, and so
Yeah.
it gives him that impetus to go forward and like make things happen because he has the confidence because people are behind him. When he feels like a black sheep, he doesn't feel the motivation to do as much as he knows that he can do. Like he said in the World Cup, now he knows he'll perform well in the World Cup because Portugal is behind him. I was telling him stories that wasn't going well as well. So maybe he was last season, the fans and the play, everybody was on him, behind him. So he performed and scored his 18 Premier League goals, which was phenomenal. But maybe now it's because they're not behind him. So if he goes to a club now where they're behind him, even if it's an Arsenal or a big club where players are behind him, he might still perform, give that level of performance. Sprints, run, take on players because he wasn't the whole of this season. He hasn't done that at United. But
I'm actually not. I'm not refuting his quality, the quality he has, or how much of a game changer he is. But compared to Messi,
yeah, what I'm saying, what if because the players are behind Messi? You know,
the players are behind Messi.
yeah,
Last
he has
last
the management of the Argentines. All nobody's looking at the way they look at Ronaldo as a black sheep that he is causing disruption in dressing room. Nobody ever looks at Messi like that, and the team seems to be playing to Messi's strengths and working for him. Meanwhile, in Portugal, it's almost as if everybody is just trying to do things for themselves, and nobody's trying to say let us make our goods the actual goods. You understand?
Okay. Are we talking about just Portugal or alongside their clubs?
Yeah, long time club generally, yes, as a player, so wherever you're performing.
When Messi had 3 goals for a season,
Mm-hmm.
did anybody talk about him having enough support and all? They were like, okay, now Messi he's washed and all. He has switched league and he has seen his current competition. They were just talking trash. Then this season, this new season, he started performing. Then they started calling the League One Farmers League.
Yeah, no, it's the double standard
Okay.
is hideous for me.
But for the countryside, I just feel they actually have a lot of big names, but he has done more for the country, for his country from the beginning. He was there for their under 17, under this, under that, till he got to this stage. So
This is Messi now, Abi.
yes, you can't pinpoint what Ronaldo did for Portugal for his under 21 or under
Oh,
17
okay.
or
Wait,
so.
no. You can maybe not for under 21 because Portugal has not ever been a world power in football. Now they are. Now they look at them and they're like, favorites to win the World Cup. Because before Ronaldo, this wasn't the case. So sure, before
It's
Ronaldo,
not this for
Ronaldo
me. It's
literally
not a
brought
Ronaldo
Portugal
thing.
to
It's
the
just
limelight.
an era thing.
How
For
will
me,
you pass it off as an era thing now?
okay.
This
After
guy
this,
made
see,
Portuguese players
you
want to be better.
you think if he should leave now, anything is going to like okay, they will drop or something.
No,
No,
no, no.
it's
But at
just
this
that
point,
it's
he has
just
brought
that
everybody to a
they
point
were
where
lucky
imagine like
enough now this generation to find good and quality people. Because before Ronaldo came up, I know there was a Luis Figo that people feared like Luis Figo is there for free kick.
that's an individual good player from that country. But how good
Yes.
was Portugal as a whole because of Luis Figo?
Oh, you think Portugal's performance from back to front now, all should be given to Ronaldo?
I won't say all now, but he has a very, very, very visible impact on the Portuguese national team. You know that before Ronaldo, we didn't know Portugal like that in world football. Now, after Ronaldo being who he is, has been a world-class player at club level. When he comes to the country now, everybody who is playing alongside Ronaldo, even when I'm playing football, I see a player who is performing well, pouring his out on the pitch. I want to do better just so that, you know, this guy's effort will not be wasted. Even if I'm tired, or even if I feel like my quality is not enough, it raises my confidence because I have this player on my team. And I feel like that's what Ronaldo gives. All right. Not everybody can be a good player, but not everybody has the ability to give out that energy to their teammates and actually make them increase their level of performance. So when Ronaldo in Portugal, for example, now gave Portuguese players like Nani, Quaresma, Pepe, Pepe has been a good player as well. But then everybody raises their level of performances because Ronaldo is in that team. And generally, the team now performs better. And when that happens, the teams, because a better team, beat more people, go further in competitions. And then younger players who are coming up now can dream and say, look, if Ronaldo from Portugal can do this and be this, then I can do that as well. And then you see a lot of these Portuguese stars rising. And they will now admit it now because they themselves have become stars. But the truth is, Ronaldo was one of their inspirations.
Inspiration.
Made
Okay.
them feel like, oh, they could come from here and be this good and be like this. A player from Botswana might love football with all his life, but he might limit himself in his dreams because there's nobody from Botswana that has won the Ballon d'Or or is playing for Chelsea or Man United. But if he has somebody come from Botswana and then he's playing for those countries, banging in goals, being a world figure, then somebody else can look up that person and say, look, if this person can come from this home here and do that, then I can do it too. So I feel like that's the effect that Ronaldo now had or has on Portugal.
And what's making you feel that Messi doesn't have this impact too on his team? Because
Well,
after
he doesn't have
Maradona,
the exact same
chill.
impact
He has
because
more.
no,
Let me tell you.
he doesn't. Wait now.
This World
See,
Cup and the previous one and the Copa America, can you imagine your own fellow teammates telling you they are playing it for you, not for the country, for you?
well, you see, that's the thing. That's the difference between how these two players now have gone and they have aged. Ronaldo, now that he has become 37, when he was, let's say, from 23 to 35, where he was active for those 13 years, he was 12 years, sorry. These players were still coming. Bruno Fernandes was not a blown superstar, but he was still coming up. He was great. Vitinha was not that popular, but he was coming up. He was great. And all these other people, they were okay, right? Now they've become, I wouldn't call Bruno a world-class player, but some great, good players. All of them. Now the team is almost like a star-studded team after Ronaldo. But when the Ronaldo was struggling and slaving for this team, people around him, which was not the Fernandes and these other people, were average, right? Now the team seems like a star-studded team, and they are moving forward. And Ronaldo seems like the one hanging them back. Meanwhile, not just this team, but Portugal national team, men's national team as an entity, regardless of who comes and who goes, was brought to the level it is by one constant man who has always been performing for them, Ronaldo. So now, what they should have done is what they are doing for Messi now. Okay, now this man has carried this team. Not also because Bruno Fernandes joined the team when and Bernardo Silva was good in the team when the team was already good. But they can say this guy has done so much for Portuguese football. This time, let us put our heart out, pass him the ball more often, let him do his thing, let him have confidence, and then do this for him. But they're not doing that. Everybody's playing individually because all of them are stars now. Meanwhile, Messi did not raise Argentina's national team from anywhere to anywhere, right? There's always been a powerhouse in world football, Argentina. And so he preserved that.
You
He
said they've always
continued it.
been.
Yes, now. So Maradona, uncle, who was Maradona?
After
Argentina was still
Maradona's
a big
still.
fucking
Okay,
international
wait.
team.
If they should ask you now, you say Italy, they are world power in football.
Yes, now. Not
Italy.
now, right? They've dropped off.
Oh, okay, now, boy, if they should pick up again, you're going to give them that title.
Yes. They've won a World Cup. They've always had world-class players.
Bro.
Yes,
Just
now.
go on. You're not actually wrong.
All right. So, but Argentina has always been in and around finals, always going for World Cups, always in Copa America finals. They've been a strong international side long before, Messi broke out. There was Maradona. And then the difference also is that Messi did not raise Argentina national team the way Ronaldo did with Portugal. What he did is preserve that quality, right? And to buttress my point, there are players like Di Maria who are Portuguese who I think blew around the same time with Messi. Great quality player. Who is this? Demichelis, Otamendi. You know, Argentina always had good players. You understand? That now Messi now became like the biggest player among them, but they were all still good players. They didn't just blow later on and carry the national team to new heights. They've always been all the World Cups they've been going to before these players came. They're going after the players came. You understand? And if they win a World Cup now, it will be their first World Cup since the Maradona era, which will be a new height for them. But what they are doing now is what now he has not done so much, but see how they want to come together and win this World Cup and openly saying that they want to do it for Messi is
You
because they
said
have the
you said
humility.
you said Messi have not. This thing that you're saying is just making me laugh. You know the king of Copa of South America before Argentina, like the Messi Argentina. It was Chile. Oh.
What they used to win is Copa America now.
No,
Where is Chile? Where does Chile stand in FIFA World Ranking? Where does Chile stand when it comes to
before
World
like
Cups?
okay, let's take it 3 World Cups before Messi. What are they doing?
What do you mean?
3 World Cups like 12 years before Messi. Were Argentina on the international stage? Were they known?
Wait. Let me pull up something. Let me see.
Okay,
Messi, let
pull
me
it
see.
up.
2000, they played the World Cup 2004.
2002,
No,
2006,
2002. I see.
2010.
I want to pull up 2002 World Cup Argentina squad. Let me show you who's there. Diego Simeone. Hmm?
Okay.
Shit. Javier Zanetti. What? Okay, wait. Let me tell you where because the names is not even what Pablo Calavero. Be what Gabriel Batista.
Okay.
But Mauricio Pochettino. Let me show you how they went in that World Cup. And it's not 2002 World Cup results. So, so where does Nigeria always play Argentina in the World Cup? This is. So in their group stages, they won Nigeria 1-0. They played England. England won them 1-0, and then they drew with Sweden. I don't know if they qualified from the group stages. I can't find it.
They did not qualify.
They did not quite. Are you sure?
They did not qualify. They finished third in that group. The person in the country that tops that group was Sweden, followed by England. Nigeria finished last with 1 point.
Oh, wow. Wait. 2002 Group F.
They play.
I want to be sure. Oh yeah, but that does not mean that Argentina was not good. That was considered
That was
an
like
upset.
okay, like imagine you said you are good, then it takes another man after Maradona, like half 1.5 decade before you come up on the international stage and you feel that man doesn't have any strong presence with what's happening. Abana bros. Forget say Ronaldo na Instagram boy.
Yeah, they finished third in that group.
Okay.
So, but what's your point exactly? So, because of that, they
I
are
said
not.
he's very instrumental with their current success. You calling them world footballing nation.
But I said he did not. I didn't say he has not done anything for them now. What I said is he did not do as much as Ronaldo did for Portugal. Should I bring out Portugal's international record before Ronaldo?
Set them up. Let me see. How many finals have this Cristiano Ronaldo taken Portugal to?
Euro.
How many
Won
finals?
the Euros.
International finals. How many Euro final has he gone to? He took one United Nations team. Took one Euros. He didn't even take United. Did he?
He won the Euros now.
Okay. What else?
How many other things? They go far in all the competitions. They go far in all the Euros. They go far in the World Cup.
Okay. Then Messi, he gets knocked out at the group stage.
Messi didn't play that one.
He has gone to two. This is second final with multiple Copa Americas in his scoreboard. So what are you saying?
I'm saying the Argentina national team.
We are talking. We went back as 2002. and we had to like check their success rate before Messi. Did they
What?
qualify for? We're talking about how instrumental both players are to their team since they came on, right?
Mm.
2002, Messi was there, but he was like a newbie in the team.
No, I
He
don't
came
think
out.
he, I don't think he was there like in the international squad though.
Let me check.
So he wasn't.
Which makes my point even better.
Okay, see. Ronaldo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Portugal chance has only qualified for World Cup 8 times. 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
1966, 1986, 2002,
Mm-hmm.
and 2022. Whoa, this is not all. And in every final phase held since. Okay. 2002, and on you understand? See, 2002, Ronaldo was if he wasn't there, then I think he joined in 2003. And so
He
from
joined.
2002 till date, they've been going to every single World Cup.
Okay.
Also, until Ronaldo's arrival, it's 1986. This people went to World Cup. They went
Last.
once in 1966. After 20 years, they went to another one in 1986. Then 2002, when Ronaldo joined, that is
Did he
when
join? Did he join to 2002, bro?
he didn't play 2002 World Cup. They qualified. I'm pretty sure they qualified for that one on their own without Ronaldo. But
Okay.
the Ronaldo effect is that from 2002 to 2022, they've been playing every single World Cup because they have a person in their team now who cannot afford not to go to a World Cup, who cannot afford to miss a World Cup. If you take out Lionel Messi from Argentina as a whole already is a good enough team that has the pride to say, look, we have to be in the World Cup every 4 years. If Messi is not in that team, Argentina as a whole is a country that expects to be at the World Cup finals, like the World Cup tournament itself, every 4 years.
Before he actually came onto the team, they were actually going to these competitions. Now it's how are they performing? That should be
Who
the
are you referring
question.
to?
Messi, they were Argentina. They were okay qualifying
That's
because
what I'm saying. He's just
check.
preserving it. He's
No,
preserving and improving their status, but he has
you
not
need to.
raised the status yet.
This qualification, it's based on continent. We have more quality in Europe than in South America and the rest.
No, you cannot say that. Europe just has better PR. You cannot say you have more quality there. No.
Call five strong footballing nations
Wait,
from South
the
America.
best players in the world are they not Brazilian?
These are individuals. Let's talk about team.
That's why I say PR. All right.
It's not
The
PR.
leagues that they host in South America, do you watch them?
I said team. I said team. If they were good enough, definitely they will be qualifying. You will know them. You know any player from Bolivia?
Okay. Bolivian club one do not play in the Champions League. They do not play in the Euros top 5 leagues, which are the most popular leagues in the world. They're not the most popular leagues simply because they have the better players. They're the most popular leagues because they have more money.
At least
they have better ads.
At least you know Ochoa.
Yes.
How did you know Ochoa?
World Cup now. If not for World Cup, you really know that a player that good exists. So there are plenty of them there.
So all these people, don't they come to World Cup? Definitely,
if you're good enough,
all those
people, everybody from South America comes to the World Cup.
At some point, if you're good, definitely. Your name
you cannot choose your country. There are phenomenal players who might be 5 in one country, but they need 22 people to qualify for the World Cup. Those 5 will make it because the rest are not as good as they are.
And
so leave that up. You cannot say Europe has. I'm not saying South America has more, but you cannot just definitively say Europe has better players.
This one really talking. I just talk. They have better players. More forget this team who the one lie ourselves because they have maybe hungry players, but
okay, cool. Come. Who is the best club in the world right now?
Best.
Say
normally they hold World Club Cup.
Okay.
At least that should tell you from the person winning it.
They did not see Club World Cup is like a Confederations Cup. It's not all the clubs in the world. It's not anything like itself. It's just who wins Champions League, who wins this, who wins that.
That's the same thing. You can't say anybody that wins the World Cup is the best team now.
So you want me to when they ask who is the best club in the world, I should open my mouth and say Chelsea is the best club in the world because they won the Club World Cup.
Definitely.
So Madrid is the best club in the world, in my opinion.
For now, or has always been. Because at
You can
different
see that they've
times, we
maintained
meet.
it since for over 60 years. Chelsea has not.
You know the funny
It's
thing.
never 30 years old.
You know, there was a point in Madrid they don't when
In
they were
top
looking
flight
for
football.
their. You know, there
Huh?
was a time when they were looking for their La Decima.
Like who?
They were looking for their 10th Champions League. You know how long that took them?
The fact that they were looking for their 10th Champions League should even tell you that you should not be comparing them with other clubs.
This is simple. You know how it took. You know how long it took them.
I didn't
So
feel
during that draft period, now you still call them the best club.
Look, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about currently. You said Europe has better players
Yes.
than other parts of the world, and I'm telling you, in the clubs that are making waves, it is not even European players that are making those waves. When you look at Real Madrid, for example, they had a keeper from Costa Rica for Keylor Navas. They have Vinicius on the wing, who is terrorizing the entire league. He's not even European. They have Rodrigo on the other wing. They have Casemiro in their midfield, in the heart of the midfield there, causing things. Wait, Uruguay is not even a European country, but you have Valverde being a nuisance in our league here now. In what do you call it? In the English league. Fabinho, your own midfielder, is what?
He's a
The
Brazilian.
two best goalkeepers in the Premier League. Where are they from? Alisson and Ederson are both Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel Jesus is Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
Martinelli is Brazilian.
Mm-hmm. This is like 2% of 100 though. That you're calling like this.
I'm trying to call the good players everywhere because the good players are the ones that make up quality. Because there's 1,000 more who are bang average, doesn't mean I have to consider them. 1,000 average doesn't make up one good.
Because if you should call these Brazilians making wave in their various positions, definitely think of Europeans too that matches them head to head. You know.
You tell me now. Think of them for me.
Okay, call any position. I'm going to think of somebody. From
I've
the back, we have
mentioned-
Couture.
I've mentioned
We
the
have
wings.
Couture.
Mention European wingers that will match up to Vinicius.
Kylian na Mexican.
Okay, good one. Mm-hmm.
Call another. You called Vinicius. I give you Kylian Mbappe.
I called Rodrigo. I called Gabriel Jesus. I called Martinelli.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
You have
Madrid.
Benzema.
Let me leave that one.
No, Benzema self is just too much for Rodrigo. Rodrigo is too small to use Benzema now. Gosh. Let me use Mitrovic is even better than the Rodrigo, you know.
No, I would say yes to that. Rodrigo is just a higher profile player. Mitrovic is a good striker. Fabinho, Casemiro, which midfielders would you? I want you to remember that my argument is not.
I know.
South American players.
I know. If not for injury now, you won't be calling Casemiro with Kante, you know.
If not for what?
Injury, you know very well.
Casemiro and Kante.
Yes. You'd never.
Please. I hate Man U and they've signed the Casemiro, but Casemiro is better than Kante. Yeah.
See, ba.
Do you know what it takes?
Make my son kill me.
Listen to me. Don't be saying if not for.
No, okay. If you want to compare them, you compare them in their prime
high level for long. And because somebody has an injury and cannot come back from it and continue performing at high levels, means that he's not as good a player as somebody who can do that. Has he deteriorated his career?
Let me leave Casemiro. You think Kovacic is a bad player?
No.
Terrible PR.
Terrible PR, how?
God. See, for me, left for me, you know, Kovacic and Casemiro, they're on the same level. Casemiro, I say Casemiro now because of these things when you do for Madrid, now it make people kind of like, okay, yes, he was around good people too. That made his name go up. If Kovacic today around people,
No,
you
you
will
will see Madrid. You will not be starting in Madrid if people have to carry you. You will not be you will not be locked in Madrid's midfield for over 7 years if other people have to carry you. They will be pulling equal weight,
for you
and
to
he
use
is
the
pulling
word
equal weight.
carry means you're not good. I never said he's not good.
You're saying he's not as good as the other players around him. If you're calling a midfield of
Yes.
close, Casemiro, Modric, he might not be as good as Modric, but he's just as good as anybody in the position that he's playing. All right. Who would you take out? Do you think that, for example, if they buy, who would they buy? That's what I'm saying. Who would they buy and put in Madrid that they will say, oh, yeah, let's bench Casemiro for this guy? Tell me who, for example, just
So
like in Man U, they bought Casemiro now and they automatically they bench McTominay. Who would you take to Madrid that time from any other club and take to Madrid and then automatically Casemiro drops to the bench? Who do you do that to? Who do you think?
Kante will put him down
You think a coach that is managing Madrid to buy Kante and then bench Casemiro for Kante?
on his. He will be on his knees begging.
Hi. Oh God. It's unfortunate, right? That I did not put out this link earlier. More people for this thing. And they would have seen this bullshit you are saying. Anyhow, you go still cast outside.
You know Kante. I go do. Kante, he's not my player, but when I watch Kante play, I actually admire him.
That was your business. You have a crush on the guy. That one is your business. Because you cannot be comparing him with Casemiro. But let's revert to our proper argument, right? Our proper argument. Now, internationally, I think I've made my point. I was not trying to make you agree with him because it's difficult for anybody to agree with anybody when it comes to arguments like this. But aside that now, club-wise, where are we?
Club-wise, I think they're on the same level. I'm not going to lie. Just because of something that happened. Have Ronaldo actually claimed the domestic treble or a treble? Has he?
I didn't hear.
I said, Ronaldo, has he ever claimed a treble?
Yes, with United.
Okay.
Probably with Madrid too, Seth.
No, I doubt with Madrid. Anytime they go for the Champions League, they don't take the league.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The league was a bit difficult for them to claim compared to the Champions League. The Champions League was way easier for them.
Yeah.
I think club level they should be on par. Like he did the triplet like back to back Champions League. I don't think anybody again, any of these greats will ever do that. So I think I'll give them that. They are together up there. But country wise, I think Messi is just
Messi has not done as much as Ronaldo has done. All right, Messi has not done, for their countries. Ronaldo has done more.
That's from your own personal angle.
Argentina.
That's how you feel about Messi.
Okay. Please tell me where you would say Messi has taken Argentina because he has bottled 2 Copa Americas for them. 2.
And he won for them too.
It was only right, and it's not he won for them because
okay. Now it's Ronaldo won for them. Ronaldo brought this. Ronaldo brought that. But if it comes to Messi now, it's the team. Abi?
What?
If it comes to Messi, it's the team, and he had other people playing for.
Watch impact now, because if you watch it, you will see the impact.
You're sounding like you actually don't even watch Portugal's match. There are certain matches you see people in open positions to score, but yet they want to pick Ronaldo because they want him to make a brace to complete a hat-trick.
No, because they trust him more than they trust themselves to finish. It's not because they want him to do. Is he forcing them? Did he knock them and say, "Hey"?
Okay, right now you're using they trust him more. But when it comes to Messi now, they are giving him the support. Everybody supporting Messi. They want him to do better. They want him to take the glory. But for Ronaldo now, they trust him.
So this is what is happening. No. This thing I just said about Messi is what's happening at this World Cup right now. I'm not saying anybody is trying to make him take glory. I'm saying the team is playing just so that they can say they deliver the World Cup and that their countryman being one of the best players in our era, or being the best player in our era now, also has a World Cup to his name, which would be nice for their country and for them as well. So they are doing it intentionally for the sake of Messi as well. Portugal are not doing the same thing. That is for this World Cup. But generally, in both their international careers, Ronaldo has, in fact, Ronaldo's goals for Portugal alone, you can see that his goals, and that is, there's no other impact, there's no better impact any coach or fan wants from you in a team than for you to put them one up or give them a goal while they are playing their ball.
I tell you, this
So
your man.
Ronaldo's goals in Portugal has taken them places.
Chibike is just start padding. Don't worry.
Yeah, Ronaldo is a start padding person. The same thing with Harry Kane. He's start padding, I know. So, but I'm saying, even in that start padding, he has along the way helped his
But
team
for you,
more than
I think
Messi has done his own.
you've seen them both. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eye test now. Forget what you've seen on TV, what you've read online. Eye test now. Who's better? Who's more of a game changer?
Messi is obviously a better player than Ronaldo, and he's not even like okay. I just then after him, there's a whole host of players who are better than Ronaldo. Ronaldo's main attributes are his power shots and what they call it, shot accuracy, shot power, and then sprinting, and pace. Pace is losing it. Shot accuracy and power. There's a lot of blocks in the game these days now, so he doesn't even get those off anymore. His free kicks used to be accurate, but he has not scored anyone in like 6 months. So all of those are going out the window, and then there is nothing else to his game. Meanwhile, Messi has no shot, like almost no shot power, but his placement is extremely valuable because he can put the ball through players' legs and still score the goal Ronaldo would not score. He still has the pace. He's not slowing.
Chill.
Not even run that much, but when he wants to.
Chill. I just asked you, and you're trying to give me Messi's biography. Come on.
At all.
You're a
No, but
fanboy.
I know I
Disguise. Why you disguising?
Hmm?
Why you disguising? You're a fanboy. Accept the truth. Chest it. He's better, and he has done more.
He has not done more.
Football.
Messi is a better player than Ronaldo. Yes.
He has done more
But
for
he has not
football.
done more for Argentina than this guy has done for Portugal, than Ronaldo has done for Portugal.
This conversation, this should.
But good talk. We've heard your points. And they've heard my own as well. But thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. And guys, it's a wrap. This argument obviously was not going to have a proper ending. But thank you very much for sticking with us. We are sorry. I'm sorry that the Thursday episode had to be dropped on a Saturday. It goes unprofessionalism from me, but thank you very much for sticking around, and have a good weekend. Merry Christmas in advance.
All right.